Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So for today's video I am filming my 25 books that I want to read before the end of 2025. Now I'm carrying over 4 of these books from last year, which go through quickly. It's Magnolia Parks, The Secret History, A Little Life and Addicted to You. Those are the 4 books that I'm carrying over, so you guys have already heard me talk about them, so we're not going to go into detail about them. I would just like to make a statement. This is like my 3rd time trying to film this video, guys, if I'm being honest. I can't speak today, so I'm just going with what I've got. You guys, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I can't speak, so we're just going to ask you guys to bear with me, okay? You guys are used to me by now. You're used to this. Just bear with it, girl, okay? But we will get there. So first up is Beautiful Venom by Rina Kent. Now this is the first book in her Vipers series, which is a dark hockey romance. There is actually not much about this book. It's due to be released in May. You guys know how much I love Rina Kent. You know how much I love her work and her stories. I'm so eager to read this. She has since announced that she is doing Gather's book from the Legacy of God series, which obviously naturally is going to be a book I'm going to read next year as well, but I'd already put my 25 books together. But that's like an honorary mention as well. Just this one is here as well. This is our honorary 26th book. Okay, it is what it is. I have Ali Hazelwood's Deep End. Now this is also being released next year. It is being released, hang on, I believe it's February 4th. This is a college romance. This is swimmers, diving. Like, it seems quite an interesting one, but we love anything Annie Hazelwood anyway. Her writing is so gripping, it's so hooking, and I literally just devour her stuff, so I'm excited for a new Annie Hazelwood book and to see what she does in this one. Next on my list is King of Envy by Anna Huang. Now this is the 5th book in the Kings of Sin series. This is Vuk Markovich's book, and if you guys know our Vuk, he is a mystery wrapped up in a billionaire. This man that we have seen through the other books, we don't know a lot on him. We know very little, so I'm very intrigued to dive deeper into him and in his character and get his inner workings and thoughts, and the story seems like a really interesting one too, so I'm very eager for that. And again, another honorary mention, The Defender by Anna Huang is as well coming out next year. Again, another honorary mention, but these were my must reads. Then of course we have Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I feel like I don't need to say a lot here at all anyway, guys, because you know how much I love Emily Henry. You know how much I love her work and her writing. Happy Place and Funny Story will always forever hold pieces of my heart. I just love it. Her stories are just so realistic and enticing and life learning, and it's just, I love it. I do. I love it, and it's okay. If anybody else out there is ready to read a new Emily Henry book, let me know and we can buddy read it together, because you know your girl's ready. I am ready. Next I have Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the 4th book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. Now I've not actually technically read the 3rd one yet, but I will be into it hopefully soon, so but this one is on my radar. This comes out April 15th. This is Camille and Dusty's story, so we're intrigued. We shall see. I can't wait. Then I have Love Arranged by Lauren Asher. This is the 3rd book in the Lakefront Billionaire series. I love her books, her work. Another quick easy read author. I loved Love Unwritten, which is the 2nd book in the series, so I'm very eager to see my thoughts and feelings on Love Arranged. Oh, Lorenzo and Lily's book. That was it. It's Lorenzo and Lily's book, because we had hints of it in Love Unwritten and it seems interesting and I'm intrigued. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Next I have The Bones Beneath My Skin by TJ Klune. This releases apparently this has already been released, but okay. Apparently this book's actually already been released, but it must be being re-released next year. I didn't know that. It says a spine-tingling thriller by New York Times bestselling author TJ Klune about a 10-year-old girl with an impossible power, her father an unlikely stranger who comes together to confront the dangerous forces that want her at all costs. A strange story of family love, comets and bacon. Perfect for fans of Stranger Things. See, I'm learning something new every day, guys. I generally don't realise. So we're gonna go with it. I then have Scythe and Sparrow by Bryony Weaver. Now this is the third book in the Ruinous Love trilogy. Again, I've not read Lover and Luck yet. I will be getting to it. This is Rose and Fionn. You guys know who I'm on about. We're going with that. It releases the 11th of February. I'm intrigued by this one. I enjoyed Butcher and Blackbird. There was the ice cream scene where everyone kind of freaked out and I didn't as much, but that's, I think, just because I'm very desensitized to these kind of things now. But yeah, it's still intriguing, so I'm interested to see what happens in this one. And then I have Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I enjoy his work. I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship. I have a few that have not quite hit it for me, but then others that I've loved. So I do want to read more of his work next year, and this is one that I want to read because it does seem very, very interesting. He is good with some twists and turns, so I'm intrigued to see what the twist and the turns are going to be for this one. If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. Now, this one's just been on my radar for so long that I feel like I need to get to it. Every year I'm like, oh, I'll read it around spooky season time, like I'll get to it. I never do. So the year of 2025 is the year that I will read it and I will get to it and we'll be like, great. Flock by Kate Stewart. Now I'm definitely getting to this one because it's actually the January pick for the Wolfpack book club, so you guys are not a part of the book club. The link is down below for you guys to come and join us. We also have an 18+ section as well. Come and join us, the link is down below. But yeah, so I will definitely begin to Flock in January, so I'm very intrigued by that one. It's a loved series, people adore it, and yeah, I'm intrigued to finally step into that world and actually get a proper understanding of the story and what it's about. Next is Story of My Life by Lucy Score. Now this is being released March 13th. It's going to be another small town rom-com. It says Hazel is given a 1-2 punch when she's forced to move out of Upper East Side apartment and is given a final warning from her publisher. If she doesn't turn in a book by her next deadline, they're cutting her loose. Hazel rashly decides to leave what's left of her city life behind and impulse buys a house in rural Pennsylvania, sight unseen. How better to entertain the loyal readers she has still and rediscover her writing mojo than immersing herself in a small town life. Too bad this town looks to be on its last legs, and at least she's finding swoon-worthy inspiration from a hot, grumpy contractor Cam and his animal rescuing, community-involved family. It's all just research what could go wrong. This is the first book in the new series called Story Lake. So I love Lucy Score. Every book by Lucy Score that I have read, I have given a 5 star so far. Like, there's been no books that I've read anything under a 5 star. So I'm molding out hope, and I think we're gonna have another one that we're gonna love. So obviously as soon as this is released, it's one I'm picking up straight away. Next up is The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. Now this one is definitely getting picked too because it was picked for me and my 12 friends to pick my reads for next year. So again, this is something that will definitely, without a doubt, which will get read. And yeah, it's one I've been scared to pick up, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like my stream. It seems like one that I'm gonna love and adore. It's the loved series, but I just fear that it's gonna be one of those books where that is so loved and I think it's so up my street that then when I read it, it's not it for me and I'm scared. So but we're gonna get there. We're finally gonna read it and we're gonna find out, and we're just gonna go from there really. That's all I can say. We're just gonna go from there. The next up is the third book in the Rose Hill series, which is Wild Side by Elsie Silver. That releases in March 2025. I'll put the exact date on the screen. I love and adored Wild Eyes. I give it a 5 star. Now this one seems like it's gonna be very interesting. It's Reese and what is her name? Tabby. That's it, Tabby. Reese and Tabby's story, which bits that we've seen, and especially in Wild Eyes, we got a bit of information, which is gonna be, yeah, we shall find out. We shall see. But yeah, I'm intrigued by it, and like the little added bit at the end of she gives little excerpts of the next book, so it's gonna be a good one. Then it's Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Again, another loved book, one that's been on my radar for so long and I've been too scared to pick it up, but we're gonna do it. Can't keep putting books off because I'm scared to pick them up because they're being loved so much. I just need to brave it. I need to decide and go for it and find out for myself whether it's a book I love or not. So we're gonna be tackling that one as well next year. Next is another book that I will definitely be getting to next year, and that is 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole, because it's another book that's been picked for me in my 12 Friends Pick My Reads. So that's what she said. I'm not emotionally stable for it, but we're gonna go for it anyway and we're gonna get to it. Then I have Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. I mean, I feel like that says it for itself. I need to start the series. I've been on the radar for so long. I've been putting it off. I feel like everyone's shouting at me by this point to pick it up and read it, so I will get there next year, guys. I promise. Then I have The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. Another book on my radar. I haven't got to yet. I'm gonna get to it next year. You'll notice the theme. Have you seen the theme? It's books that I've been putting off. But we will get to it and we will decide. But yeah, it seems like another good one. Then I have another 2 Penelope Douglas books that I want to get to next year, which is Credence and Birthday Girl. Again, Penelope Douglas. Books that I've been eager to pick up, and I've not actually been putting these ones off. I've just not got around to getting the time to read them. Every time I've gone, oh, let's pick this one up, something's happened and I haven't got there. But I will be getting to them next year because yeah, they're on the radar. They must be picked up. We're gonna go for it. And then last but not least is Light Lark by Alex Astor, and another one I will definitely be getting to because it is another book that's been picked in my 12 Friends Pick My Reads, so we will definitely get into this one too. My only concern is that, yes, this one is more adult fantasy book, but it does give me a little bit of Caribou vibes, just with the island appearing every so 100 years, like being there for only so long, like just that little bit just gives me those vibes. Like the rest of the plot and stuff is very, very different, like extremely different, don't get me wrong. But it's just that little bit, so I have my hands up, but we shall wait and see. We shall find out. But yeah, I am ready to give these 25 books a go, plus our honorary 2 books that we mentioned. But yeah, that is our 25 books before 2025, end of 2025, that I want to get read. So this is the video where you guys hold me accountable. This is the one where you guys check in and go, Sky, have you read that book? And I can go, still putting it off. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting year. There's some different ones. There's like a few new releases in there because how can I not read them when they're released? That would be insane for me to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be done. But yeah, that is it. Let me know if there's any books that you guys want to get read before the end of 2025 and what they are, and we can hold each other accountable here. Let me know if any of yours is books that I've mentioned and we can buddy read them. And yeah, that is it. A crazy video, chaotic, I can't speak, but it is what it is. We're used to it, guys. We're starting off 2025 no different to how we end in 2024, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye, guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good